with superstar Texas wrestling and the big main event, the Thriller, the Killer, the Hollywood Man, the Stinger, and the Cowboy. And Doyle King, that means as they come to the ring, a big ring, but a lot of big men in action.
They sure are, and these guys have got some things on their minds tonight. Cowboy Johnny Mantell and Kenny the Stinger in a double grudge match, which last week here at the Longhorn Ballroom, Kenny the Stinger had some trouble with Johnny Mantell. Mantell came in to help him out, and through some slip-up, Mantell ended up clotheslining Kenny, and it eventually cost them that match.
And here comes the Cowboy Man with his saddlebags and tossing out goodies for the kids.
He always brings that candy down here for the kids, John Mantell.
Big John. Some more candy tossed out. And there he is, Kenny, the Stinger. And he has a desire for his future, doesn't he?
He sure does. His eventual goal, and what a goal he has set for himself, just getting into this sport, is to either defeat Sting for his title or become his tag team partner.
Well, it's admirable either way. It's a good goal to set for himself. He is from Santa Monica, California, and with a hairdo, you can kind of tell he is. And from the other side, the dangerous duo on their way to the ring. And they've got a lot of help tonight. As Killer Tim Brooks leads the way. And the glorious, colorful Hollywood Man, John Tatum, follows him. Getting ready for this big event on Superstar Texas Wrestling.
And no matter what anyone says about these two, they are such a tag team. They work so well together.
And their strike keeper in the corner.
That's the Convict. We don't know a lot about this guy except that Killer Brooks somehow managed to get him out of prison and has brought him down here as his bodyguard. Let's go down to our ring announcer, Chuck Fulton.
Let's do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your TV main event of the evening. 1 fall, 1 hour time limit. In the red corner, weighing in at 232 pounds from Santa Monica Beach, California, Kenny the Stinger. And his partner, weighing in at 268 pounds, the pride of Montague County, Cowboy Johnny Mantell. Weighing in at 261 pounds from Hollywood, California, Hollywood John Tatum. And his partner weighing in at 265 pounds from Waxahachie, Texas, the Waxahachie Roughhouser, Killer Tim Brooks. The referee, Rick Manning.
Killer Tim Brooks of Waxahachie, where they have the Victorian homes, and he is not that old, but he probably remembers. Killer Tim Brooks and Hollywood John Tatum. On the other side, Doyle King, a pair who are really ready for this one. And Cowboy John is going to start it, followed by Kenny the Stinger standing outside.
John Mantell sporting a new pair of snakeskin boots down here tonight.
Ah, those are beautiful. He looks like he's ready to go roping as well as romping. And Killer Tim Brooks got to work it.
Oh, wait, what's this? Look at Brooks with a clean break.
That in itself is unusual.
Kenny the Stinger wanting into the action. Mantell says, wait just a minute. Hang on.
Plenty of time yet. This is plenty of length on this bout because of the style of these people. Now it's time to switch. Nicely done. Let it up, let it go, and here is Kenny the Stinger. You think Kenny was probably from Santa Monica, probably a surfer at one time?
He loves the beach, he says.
Yep.
And loves to surf, and I think his second aspiration might be to be a beach bum.
That's not too bad when you look at the quality of the personnel. I notice his favorite hobby and pastime, women.
That's what he says.
So if you're on the beach, how much better can it be? And he goes into a headlock on Killer Tim Brooks. Now watch John Tatum. Sometimes John can interfere rather. Oh, nice side mirror move by Kenny the Stinger. Got to watch Tatum carefully, Doyle. He can interfere even from the corner without moving out. Has a great ability at that. See, looking around.
When he's just able to distract his opponent for just a moment, you know, it gives Brooks the opportunity to come in there, or whoever he's tagging with tonight.
And there's a pull on the trunks, but Kenny the Stinger came back. There's a Killer and Tatum #1. Somebody likes him over there. In the ropes, on the bottom rope, and Killer Tim Brooks wrapping away in there. Tough move. Now, when you want to learn how to be I guess the term is dirty wrestler, break all the rules, do everything unorthodox, then sign up for the Killer Tim Brooks School of Wrestling.
Brooks blocked it, Stinger blocked it, and comes right back in with a fist to the gut, and now a kick, and Kenny the Stinger's got things working his way until Brooks scratches across the eyes, lays a couple of elbows in there. Good bout shaving up here. These two jawing and going toe-to-toe. Elbow into that shoulder. Another one in there that could separate it. On top, Brooks. He knows how to stretch that shoulder, bend it back, and take all the pressure and control the bout with this move with John Tatum. Tatum in as Brooks continued to hold Kenny the Stinger, taking the referee's count, came in there with that boot and really working on Kenny the Stinger. But Stinger reverses that arm twist. Brings it over for the tag, and in comes Cowboy Johnny Mantell. And Mantell ready to go. Boots, jeans, and all. And he is rough and tough. Man of Montague County, which is the West. These are just a couple of the folks that you're going to be seeing out in Colleyville, Texas at the 9 Acres Country and Western Club. That's Sunday, November 5th. The matches start at 4 in the afternoon. The Beast, Killer Brooks, Hollywood John Tatum, Brian Adias, Scott Casey, Steve Casey, Cowboy Johnny Mantell, Kenny the Stinger, Rugged Ronnie Sutton, the Silver Bullet, and more. It's all at the 9 Acres Country Western Club, Sunday, 4 p.m., November the 5th at 9 Acres in Colleyville. Just feeling each other out in a hammerlock now by Cowboy John Mantell. Mantell looking for help from Kenny the Stinger, and does. They break nice and clean. Cowboy doesn't have to carry on a long discussion about it. He's out of there. And Kenny the Stinger ready to come back to action against Hollywood John Tatum in our feature main event here on Superstar Texas Wrestling. Another great move by John Tatum. Belly to back. Stinger shaking. Put Stinger down, and I'll tell you, look at Tatum. Look at Tatum over there, blocking the referee, holding Kenny the Stinger up while Brooks lays that boot in there on the head, just walks across the back of him. He has those little things that add up to the length of a bout that can make the difference. Look at the roll up. There's 1 and 2, but not enough for 3, and Brooks quick to scramble out of there. So Killer comes right back. He made a fine move to extricate himself from that one. As a jam into the neck, and has that nerve hold in there that really can just paralyze a guy right down to his toes. Now, Brooks has made so many tours of Japan. He's been there 8 times, and every time he has come back, after about the 3rd time he came back, he started developing this nerve claw. But Kenny the Stinger found a way out of it. Elbows. Coming off the ropes into a big boot. And he was flying across the air. What a tremendous move by Killer Tim Brooks, who had taken a couple of elbows to the midsection, that ample midsection, and now turns everything around with that kick. And here's John Tatum dropping Kenny the Stinger, and this might do it. They may have the combination here, Doyle, to put him away. Both men on him. Double kick to the midsection. And Hollywood John Tatum strutting a bit. The thing about this kid is that Hollywood John Tatum can't stand this kid. Watch this move right here. One of Hollywood John Tatum's working. Watch the Stinger now. He tries to come out of this. Roll him over, take him down, try to get the pin on the shoulders. Coming around, great move by John Tatum. One, there's 2, not quite enough for 3. And to Stinger's credit, he came out of all that. Now a choke inside, no question. Well, the thing about Kenny the Stinger is he got a win over Hollywood John Tatum about 4 or 5 weeks ago here at the Longhorn. Tatum was prancing and parading to the crowd as he does, and Kenny the Stinger, who I guess Tatum thought was down and out of it, snuck in behind him, rolled him up, and got a 3 count. A double clothesline, and the Stinger is just tough. And now Tatum is over talking to Cowboy John Mantell. Mantell, is he angry or just, he's a little
puffed up about whatever Tatum said to him. And now let's go back to, there's Mantell, and he is stalking mad. A pump handle again by Brooks on Kenny the Stinger, who's really taken a beating out there in the last 5 minutes. He has been alone and all by himself. Nobody to help. Cowboy John Mantell ready if Kenny can make it to the corner. John Mantell and Killer Tim Brooks putting up their energies now, testing the strength. Who's got the most? Who can overcome the other? Down to the knees goes John. Cowboy John Mantell and Killer right now in charge. Watch it. Mantell's moving underneath. Watch this. Now he's coming back up again now. I thought he's going to drop underneath and upset Killer.
Mantell is so adept at maneuvers and wrestling skills, counter moves and originals, and just the whole thing. Mantell has got it all down. He was the winner of the Jules Strongbow Award, where if you break a rule, you lose that trophy. One rule, one time you break it, that's it. He held it and retired with that belt after 52 weeks, 1 full year. He held that.
That's tremendous, and that is awfully difficult just to maintain your temper in a situation as you work with a guy like Killer Tim Brooks. Wrist lock reversed, nicely tucked in by Brooks. Mantell trying to find an opening on the ropes. Watch Brooks and see if he breaks cleanly this time.
I'll bet he won't this time.
Whoa, well, how'd he do?
Well,
he did it again. Oh, that's strange.
And
that's strange.
John Tatum over there clapping.
What are they suddenly gone to straight and narrow?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, here comes Tatum. He may just be luring Mantell into a trap. Over the corner, Kenny the Stinger coming in. The handshake. Ooh, bang! What a shot to the head.
Mantell, he just let go of him.
Yeah, just said, here, take it. And Stinger down again. Stinger's taking all the punishment. Mantell. Ooh, left hook to the jaw, and Stinger is stunned. That even hurt John Tatum's hand.
Tatum just cold-cocked him.
Well, Mantell walking up. Here's the count of 1 and 2. No, not quite 2. Stinger, by sheer remembering that he's where he is, came up with that one. Underneath now. He looked like a choke. Maybe not. Not much reaction from it.
32.
Could be. Twisting back and forth in there. No, it's not a choke. It's got the chin tucked in there. Nice twist by John Tatum.
Look at the pressure that he's putting on that hold. Tatum giving it everything he's got.
Stinger has really taken a beating in this thing.
Oh, he has.
Mantell has escaped most of the tough stuff. But John Tatum, there's Mantell taking a look.
Stinger trying to make the tag. Get over there in the corner. Hands like about 6 or 8 inches of touching there with the tag.
Lunge a little bit more. Here comes Brooks. Now, they
inside.
made the tag, but the referee won't see this, and that's no way that Mantell officially can come in. Nope.
He tries. Referee says no. You've got to back out. He didn't see the tag. Oh, but look at Tatum and Brooks. They've got Kenny the Stinger his head over that top rope and just let him drop down.
The Stinger has really been on the accepting end of a lot of brutality in this bout and continues that way. The referee did not see that choke over the top rope. One of the fans coming down perturbed and upset, worried about the future of Kenny the Stinger, which is probably a good point right now.
Yeah, Stinger's having some problems. He's having trouble shaking the cobwebs out of his head. You can see he's trying to make his comeback there. Lays one into the midsection of Tatum. Oh, Tatum with the pulling in that clothesline.
Really connected on that one. He executed that one beautifully. And the fans don't like that, but that was quite a move he made. And Tatum acting like he's a samurai, a warrior at this point. Well, he's in charge. When he's in charge, he gives that a little bit. And Mantell pointing at Tatum. They're rolling back. They're going to exchange over there. They do. Brooks and Tatum exchange, and they have this bout with Stinger, and particularly in their grasp right now.
They sure do, as I think that they could beat him almost at any time now, because Kenny the Stinger, he's been in there a long time. He desperately needs to make a tag with Mantell, but he's just not able to.
John, if you look at John, looks like he just started the bout. He is not lathered with sweat. He is in good shape, but he is really frustrated and perturbed.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, where's he going?
Wait a minute.
John is leaving. Where's he going?
John Mantell is just...
John, where are you going?
Walked away.
Where are you going, man?
I'll tell you, Bill, I've never seen Mantell walk out on a match. I can't believe that he'd do that to Kenny the Stinger. We're going to have to take a break. We'll be right back with the remainder of this one. Stinger needs some help badly, and we'll see if Johnny Mantell will return to help his partner or if he just quit on him. When Superstar Texas Wrestling continues.
Will John Mantell return, or will he leave the Stinger to be destroyed? Find out when we come back from Superstar Texas Wrestling.
We have not been able to find John Mantell. Here he comes.
Wait a minute. Here comes John Mantell.
John, what's...
Wait.
Where you...
Mantell just pulled the chair out from under me, and he's got his cowboy rope.
He's got a lariat down there, and he's going to the ring now.
Well, now Brooks and Tatum have had it. It's going to be
here
the
it goes.
end here.
Stinger is wild. He has come alive. And John...
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh,
On the back of Stinger. What is Mantell doing?
that's his tag team partner.
And he's got a rope. I don't know what Mantell has suddenly happened to him.
This is not like the Johnny Mantell I know.
I have no idea on this. This is unbelievable.
No. He's thrown Kenny the Stinger over the top rope.
What's he going to do, hang him?
I don't know. He's pulling that rope tight. He's pulling that rope over the top. And Brooks is holding Kenny the Stinger up, helping him hang him over that top rope. They need some help down there. Look at Mantell.
I don't know. He's got it tied up now. He's got a... And now here is...
Hey, kid! The verdict's in, man! The verdict's in! Kid! Dog King, put a fork in him! He's well done! You know what? I'm tired. First off, my partner'd be up here talking, but he's all tied up. You know what I mean? He's all tied up. What his problem is.
Well, the referee is asking for help right now because John Tatum has gone really kind of berserk. Here comes some help from the Super T and others down there trying to help out to save Kenny the Stinger. But the question is, Doyle, what happened to the mind of John Mantell? He just went as though he couldn't stand watching what he was watching.
I don't know. I don't understand. He looks rather crazed down there, and this is so totally unlike Cowboy Johnny Mantell's behavior, and the fans here are shocked and incensed. And look at Brooks and Tatum buddy with John Mantell.
And over on the floor, they're working on Kenny the Stinger as he was bashed with the chair by Mantell, hung up by the rope, and now the candy that John Mantell gave to all the fans is coming back in the ring. And this group of fans is real. This group is angry. And they are angry at John Mantell for whatever reason he suddenly decided to go berserk.
Thanks for joining us, and remember to join us every Tuesday night for Superstar Texas Wrestling at the Longhorn Ballroom. This Tuesday, we've got Steve Cox, Brian Adias, Scott Casey, plus the Iceman, King Parsons. Then get ready live to the Longhorn Ballroom November 25th. It's the Hall of Famer Hank Thompson. Don't miss this country music legend playing all of his greatest hits. This is Superstar Texas Wrestling, the world's finest wrestling program.